What is going on, folks? John Grimm here, and this is my 2 cents. First of all, I probably should have done this earlier, but Thanksgiving is way past. I know a lot of people will say, oh, 2016 wasn't too good of a year. It sucked. But you always got to think of it this way. Things always get better. Nothing is set in stone. Um, you know, with these things, you just got to roll with it. Keep a level head and stay positive. Things can always change. Like I said, nothing is set in stone. So, I'm thankful for having a good job, roof over my head. You know, I'm thankful for friends and family. I know a lot of good people out there, good friends, so y'all are awesome. Um, anyways, um, one reason why I don't watch the news a lot and all that much is just you can only stomach so much. It's just if it's not some you know alt right hateful TV personality trying to spout off some hateful rhetoric, or some idiot or jackass that does something stupid, tries to kill people, and or does something pretty stupid like rob from a kid, or that whole Black Friday thing is just stupid. You know, it's just stupid when a bunch of dumbass people try to hurt each other, cause each other harm, or just act ridiculously over some material objects, over a fucking TV. Pardon my French. But, anyways, the one thing that really upset me is that, this whole thing about Native Americans trying to protect their land from these corporations from installing a pipeline that goes from North Dakota and down south. Now, from what I hear, that this pipeline was being implemented by a Texas oil tycoon. Basically, does not surprise me. In Texas, you have a lot of oil tycoons and corporations here that are based off in Texas. Um, George W. Bush is from Texas, and he's a well-known oil tycoon or magnate. But anyways, the thing that upsets me is, you have these Native Americans that are basically not only protecting their land, but they're protecting their right to have clean water. I mean, it does not it doesn't just involve them. It involves you and me. I mean, if you think about it, the North Dakota pipeline is going to run from North Dakota down south. I believe it's gonna go down the Mississippi River and everything, down south in the surrounding areas. So, what do you think is gonna happen if that pipeline bursts? You know, money can't feed you, money can't provide you clean water. You fuck that up. What do you think is gonna happen? And it only takes a couple parts per billion of oil to actually contaminate a whole area, rivers, tributaries, and the surrounding areas. I mean, sorry, pretty much sorry, a public apology by a corporate, spokesman is going to be way too late because damage will already be done. And then if anything, those fucking idiots will probably just pay people off to, stay mum about this and quiet and while they supposedly try and repair things. I mean, if you think Flint, Michigan is bad, wait till that pipeline burst that goes from North Dakota down here to the south. It's not going to only affect them, it's going to affect the rest of us who lives in the surrounding areas and down south. Which brings me to another point. I mean, why isn't anyone stepping up to help, the poor folks over at Flint, Michigan? Their quality of water is poor at best. I saw some poor little girl who has stacks and stacks and cartons of water, up against her wall because she can't use the water, that was provided for her by her city, by her state, her country. It's just sad. Excuse me. If you're going to ask me if the money is root of all evil, it's not. Excuse me. Money is a tool. Whether or not that tool can be used for a good cause or for self-serving interest by a bunch of corrupt, greedy men and women. It's sad when when sociopathic, amoral type of people that are, indifferent to their fellow man just see others as tools, as people to be used, manipulated. I mean, they hoard God knows how much amounts of, dollars in their name and resources. They already have enough and they don't care. And they're going to keep going. They're going to keep hoarding more and more money at the cost of what? Cost of lives, cost of, other people. That's just not right. It really isn't. There should be some sort of, checks and balances to that, Every human being should be given the God-given right to clean water and, opportunities and whatnot, unimpeded by rich people or other corrupt people that want to impede their progress just to gain a step on that ladder, which is not right. So, and actually the sad thing is, you have these sociopaths, these special interest groups, these corporations that actually pay lobbyists to sway bills in their favor, so that certain laws and whatnot, certain things could be bypassed so that they can get their way. And I just hope that this oil tycoon, this oil corporation, is blocked from installing that pipeline, because he's going to cause a lot more damage over a couple of dollars. It's not worth it. That's pretty lame. But enough ranting for today. I'm going to go to sleep. And, 2017 is almost here, so hope for the best. Keep your head up. And rock on. And I'll take it easy.